Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rain Racers Live here with BTCC on the perfect and immaculate Donington Park. I'll be your commentator for tonight. My name is Pislam, and right beside me is JV Racing. And I hear myself twice. That's not good. I'm sorry, guys. JV Racing, JV Gamer. Okay.
It's confusing when you said JV.
Wait, we are live. You can say hello.
You're live. Hey, hello. I'm JW. You can also call me by my real name, Joshua. I don't care. It's my name, so.
Joshua, call me Spitslam. It's fine. I think we should have gone over this a little bit more ago, but here he is, our very new and responsible, I hope, commentator. He's in his comms for his first try, so hopefully it will go well and not like my first time commentating, which was 4 years ago almost. So hope all goes well. Also, me and Adam were experienced in that time, so it's a long way back. But we are here at Donington Park. It's a memorable track. Actually, it's one of my favorite tracks. So, Joshua, don't you want to tell us something a little bit about Donington Park?
Yeah, sure I can. Donington Park. Old circuit. The first race was on 1931. Just think about it. That this circuit is almost 100 years old. It's had everything. It's older than maybe your grandma. Maybe. It survived everything after World War One. After World War One, it got built. Yeah, in 1931, the first race was held here at Donington Circuit, and the layouts changed many times until 2010. But the changes they made were not really much. It's more like more corners and longer circuits.
Well, for what I mainly want to hear, not just the history.
Now
the circuit is 4 kilometers long.
4 kilometers.
It boasts many racing, like the superbikes, the British superbikes, BTCC as you see tonight, British GT or British F3, alongside very historical festivals, national circuits, and even a download music festival, which I didn't know is a thing. It currently holds the FI Grade 2 and FIM Grade B. It's a very great permanent circuit that we have here. Well, it's legendary in many spices, and never been there. I want to go there once. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, it's a great circuit with a large history. Also in 1993, they even host F1 as the European circuit, and they wanted to go back in 2010, but they didn't succeed in it because now it's at Silverstone. So maybe for the 100-year anniversary in 2031, but I don't think so, because the contract of Silverstone at F1 is until 2036. So yeah, maybe they can do something about it, but I would love to see it after 100 years to see it still be driven on, and then in F1 will be great, but otherwise you've also got video games to do it. And now we are doing the BTCC, what is since 1977, when they reopened the circuit after they closed down in 1940. For the reason I don't know, but they did. Anyway, due to World War II, sorry.
So I think we should focus on qualifying a bit, since we have 3 minutes ago. We've been waffling about a little bit of the history. With Mekambe currently being first.
It's a large history.
It is a large history. A lot of tracks have a large history, so we cannot talk about... If we go on Spa, we could talk about the history of the track through the entire races.
Yeah, but in England, racing became the first Formula One race was in England, so it's more logical to talk about the history of all the tracks they have there.
And American racing started with people wanting to outrun the cops. So have fun, I guess. Yes, actually,
Well,
look that up.
they
That's how
outrun
NASCAR started.
they outrun more the track because Slot went really wide on there and cut some grass.
A sloth.
And I think the grass is already cut really nice. If I see, it never grows. So yeah.
Slav is showing us his very new lawnmower. It's the Alfa Romeo Giulietta in this beautiful, sparklish, princessy pink livery. Of course, it has Tinkerbell on it. Is that Tinkerbell? I don't even know. Of course, it's one of my...
Tinkerbell, but Tinkerbell is green, so that's...
I don't know what's the difference in this, honestly. It's very pinkish, it's very beautiful. Who would not want a livery like this? I would definitely would. For people who have been following us for a longer time, you see the Track Titan banner there. So if you look up the Track Titan channel, which has 13,000 subscribers, and you look up the Track Titan community series and look into the live tab, maybe you can somewhere find a BTCC race at Brands Hatch, I think. I'm not sure anymore. So, currently qualifying is going either way. It's Slav into Alfa Romeo Giulietta with 132.8. Mekambe is second with 133.0. Ben Ares, who is making his reappearance tonight for the second time. The first was in race 2, if I remember correctly. He's taken out the Audi RS3, which... myself, I like the Audis, and this is a beautiful car. Then it's the Audi of Bombardillo Crocodilo, or Edmund. It's his very first own livery, and he killed it. It looks beautiful, and it's very well done. Actually, it suits the Ford ST very well. What do you think about it?
I didn't know him that much. I'm new, you forget. I just... If you look in the mirror, you see someone with a crocodile on their hood. You can be scared.
What is this?
But that spoiler is amazing. The spoiler is amazing.
It's great. Then we go on to Smetty, who just got the British American Tobacco, or BAR as you may know it, on a Honda team in 2000 somewhere in F1. Here you see it in the 2018 BTCCs. That was 7 years ago. Smetty is currently running 5th with a time 135.1, which is 2 seconds of second place, which that's a lot. Luis Rubiales is making a comeback once again in the Audi RS3, and he's beaching it currently. And we have this guy back again. You know him, you love him. It's Lil Skill digging out the Honda Civic.
I'm just going to call him Big Eminem.
Big Eminem.
That's his new
it's a
new
Skill
name.
or not Eminem. So
Yeah.
what do you want
That's
to
why.
do with that? We would like to see live timings. So everybody's into the pits almost. Smetty is still making up some of his laps, and Skill somehow got the lap off. So Smetty is already done.
Yeah, they're gonna end it this way. Or Skittle.
Luis doesn't want to take another lap, and it's just Skill, who had an out lap with 4:48. That's not good.
Wait, but he's now on his lap.
He's on his fast lap, or I hope so.
I hope no. He can change it. He's now in 7th place. That is not.
We even have
really,
a reverse
really
grid
bad.
after the first race, so maybe he can get a lot of points. Who am I kidding? It's a standing start for tonight, and currently it's Slav, Mekambe, Ben RS, Edmund Smetty, Luis Rubiales, and Skill, of course, as well. We are missing some people, but we do every night tonight as well. If you want to join us, if you're watching the stream, and you want to join us for some racing, don't be scared to do so. We are very approachable to new drivers. We are an amateur league after all. So,
You can also just say if you don't join, we bite you.
Nah, we won't.
Maybe then they can.
Let's get running out the
And I
final
think
corner.
Skittle. There he goes. 2.
And
Wait.
he doesn't even set
Almost.
a lap.
Wait. I see it.
It's
And he
broken.
buries it.
So it's fine. Okay, what is happening in the pit lane? That's enough. After the races we go.
Only racing tins, man.
So
I wonder what
Sloth
happened to little
first.
Skittle.
I think
And Slot is the first.
some skill issue that he has there.
Maybe too wide. I don't know. With
It
the
can be
track limit.
anything. The track limits here are quite wobbly, as the camera is currently as well. That makes me uneasy. Okay, let's just keep it at static. That's fine. So it's Sloth from first, Mekambe second, Benares third, Edmund fourth, Matty fifth, Louis sixth, and Skill 7. Nothing changed. And my question for you, Joshua, is who do you think will lead into the first corner?
Slot has the better position. He is not only in first, he's the first one to get into the corner. So, as long as if he has a great start, he will be first.
That's true. He has the inside line and he has the rundown to run down to corner one. His number huge and the lights are on. And the lights are, and away you go. It's a good start from Slav, it seems, but he's side by side with Mekambe. Mekambe has a little better start. He's now squeezing him onto the outside. Can Mekambe maybe do nothing? No, he goes round the outside into the first place. There's someone on the gravel. That seems like it's Smetty on the gravel currently. But it's a really good start from Mekambe, who's currently still first. Benares is third. And Edmund still takes fourth. The driver's still being quite in a pack, not in a bag. The main overtaking spot is definitely not here and definitely not on the grass. And
Mekambe hit a great start. It's just if I already saw in the future. Only if Slot had a great start, he could be first. But it was Mekambe.
Ben is
Slot
already losing out on Slav and Mekambe, but the two leaders are now going onto the back straight. And I hope we'll see some very good racing. No, we don't, as we go to the Forgari S's. And then it's the Melbourne Hairpin. And the Julietas just ran away from the competition as Slav tries to dive it down into the Melbourne Hairpin. He doesn't. He has the outside line. Can he maybe take it a switchback? No, he can. He's too close to Mekambe. Even a little touch. Elbows. That's not elbows out, Slav. That's not elbows out. That's a violation right there. Into Goddards we go. Slav takes first position. Mekambe second. But after that move, I don't think that's pretty clean, Slav.
It's not really clean.
Not in
you
my
don't have
books.
to win in the race at the first round. He's already faster, and then he does this. Maybe it's need to get a look in after the race, but now spin.
Getting closer a little bit to lose, but he unfortunately spawns into the first corner. He's going to be mad again for what cars we chose. I find the BTCC is good. That's just a skill issue by you, Smetty. So Benares is currently pulling towards the top too, but the alphas are fast. It's honestly, it's like the DTMs again. You cannot. The Kunos DTMs are very interesting in the fact that you can't bunch them up together, since the alpha is too fast and it's 4-wheel drive. Or it feels 4-wheel drive, so have fun with that information. But if you bunch up the Mercedes, the BMW, and the Alpha wins every time. We go into the Melbourne Hairpin once again, and Mekambe almost dives it down onto the inside. He dives it down onto the inside. He takes the inside line. He's side by side with Slav. Can Slav not do the same he has done before? No, he doesn't. He maintains his line. Now Mekambe looks onto the outside, thinks of it, doesn't dive it, a little bit outbrakes himself, but still stays in second position.
Already in the second lap.
The second lap.
No, second. Yeah.
Technically third. It's fine.
Yeah, stelletje third. Yeah. Maybe we have fun, and that's what it's all about.
It's about time. It's air time, about time. We have 20 minutes past one lap. So
But somebody.
you have a lot of time, but Mekambe is pushing real hard on Slav. Can we maybe see an overtake here from the old hairpin into Starkey's bridge? Now onto the Schwann's curve they go. Then into McLean's. Can he maybe send it into McLean's? He's definitely looking on the inside line, but he doesn't do it. That's a great apex though. Ben RS is also getting a little bit closer to them now into Cop as they go. From Coppice onto Starkey straight. That's a beautiful camera angle on Mekambe. I love Assetto Corsa. There we go.
The point is also of the circuit is many straight lines, so the slipstream you get from the person ahead of you is massive.
That is correct, and Mekambe is now going to make his move maybe into the Melbourne hairpin. He thinks of it. That's a little move under braking from Slav, or it seems like it. I'm not sure. Now it's side by side from the Melbourne hairpin. Slav makes a huge mistake. Can he maybe not bump again? No, he will bump again, very likely. But now it's Mekambe who is at his side, and that's a beautiful camera angle, as I said. And can we maybe see now it's side by side onto the main straight, the Vetcraft straight, that is the name. Into the raid gate we go, and Ben is getting closer and closer. Slav takes the inside line. Mekambe takes all the track he can, and he drifts it. He takes a little bit of the grass. He goes on the third position. Then Ben Arres takes the position. He gets second momentarily. Can he maybe keep it? We have still 14 minutes left, so we have a lot of time. But yeah, he went too far, setting up the move onto Red Gate, and
It's
he
unfortunate
paid for it. It is very much unfortunate. Edmund is just vibing. He's flying in his bomber car.
Yeah, he's in great position. He's just third in fourth place. You just need to wait until one of the top three makes a mistake, like Mekambe did, and then he can super past it and take podium position. But for now,
so now
we need to wait again.
That the Alpha is overpowered a lot, so we may have had to nerf the bump a little bit, but it seems like Smetty and Luis Rubiales are fighting here for the last position. It's still 4 points, everything is still 4 points, and Smetty is into Alfa Romeo, so just you see, it's not always a car. On Starkey straight, now going into the Fugatti S's, Luis just out brakes himself, takes it to the gravel. He doesn't even maintain the position, he does has to give it back. Smetty now in 6th. I think we will see more battles from these two handsome guys again. But Mekambe is getting very close to Ben RS. Mekambe has such a better line through Redgate. Now onto Hollywood we go. From then to Craner Curves. I actually love this part of the track. It's so much fun going full speed down the hill. Then you don't even have to brake that much. You can still go in 5th gear and just shoot for the old hairpin. Then the start.
Only with the slipstream. Once more with that slipstream, if you are can maintain it to the corners.
Ben RS makes a huge mistake in the McLean's, and Mekambe just again. It's the mistakes that can happen on the Donington Park.
Yeah, also the times that they set are really close because the top 3 are all in the 133s. With Slat now still the fastest with 133.3. And Mekambe at 33.7 and Ben at 33.5. So the times are close. But can they maintain those laps?
It does depend. The Audi is very much slower. Don't know by how much. That's the point, but it seems by quite a lot. But the point.
Oh, new fast time. Mekambe just set at 33.0. ABC at 32 in this race.
We actually might. Slav has it at 32 in practice, so anything is possible, I guess.
Yeah, everything is always possible. But Mekambe is trying really his best to get back and get in that first position he got at the start.
Both of these two
It's
guys are
just the
taking
problem.
very interesting lines through the old hairpin, which is not good for your car. But now we are just waiting for mistakes. It's 11 minutes to go, plus 1 lap. So can we see another mistake? Currently Slav is driving flawlessly in his beautiful pink car. So
They're both going faster than their best lap. So they try in their best to take everything out of the car, out of the track, every line, every last piece of asphalt, how do you say that? Of
asphalt.
curb, everything. Yeah, just asphalt, okay. It's something just won't run with my Dutch accent above it.
It's fine. Yeah,
That's fine.
people listen to any accents. It's currently fine.
Totally fine, yeah. But we'll see how everything will get.
Well, I think the guys are definitely having some fun. And Slav, so the fun fact, I know you're here for the first time. I know the people on stream know this well. Slav is on a controller. He's racing on a controller. He doesn't have a wheel.
Oh. Okay.
So that's what makes it impressive. Also, Mekambe and Slav
That's
are in a
impressive,
championship battle. I think Slav just has a little bit of points. Actually, let's go through the championship battle if we have time currently. So you can watch the race and I can talk about the championship. It's currently Mekambe's first with 36 points after round 3, which was the NASCARs. The NASCARs are unlisted because it was a very interesting race and I don't want to talk about it. Then it's Slav currently in first place, as I see Mekambe is getting closer and closer to Slav, but yeah, that's interesting. It's just a 3-point gap between these two drivers, so it would be better for Slav if Mekambe ended behind Benares, but yeah, unfortunately we cannot choose what we give. Edmund is currently third with 29 points, 4 points behind Slav, 7 points behind Mekambe, so definitely I don't think this is where he can get enough points, but the next time when we race, which is a pretty, and I mean pretty good combos, I think he can get the edge on some of the drivers. Then it's Mehdi, who is currently 6th, he is 4th.
And even though Slot got the pole position, I think that Mekambe has a higher chance because after he's fallen back, he's already between the seconds of Slot. That's pretty amazing.
We have some encouraging
really
words
fast.
from one of our viewers. Buddha is riding up on Ben RS that Ben she's fast enough. I don't think that's how it just works, but unfortunately the alphas are quite overpowered. As you can see, the gap is 4.1, but it also seems that Edmund is closing up on Ben RS, so we might see the battle of the Audi and the Ford Focus, German versus American, because the Italians are somehow better.
Whoa. The whole podium can just shift, shift up. Yeah. How do I say? Can turn around between first and second and third and fourth. Yeah, we need to wait and see.
We haven't
not
even
improving laps from now on.
Little Skill is also in this race still. Just so you know, this guy exists. He's still riding the Honda Civic. He is still
Big
just
M&M. Big M&M.
The Big M&M. That's his nickname then.
I also know he's Dutch, so it's better that I call him Big M&M. It's just more daunting. If we see right here from, he is fast. He just set at 134.6. What? But he's not closing in or anything. Mekambe is faster than Slot for now. And Ben is faster than Edmond for now, but Edmond is improving this lap,
Let's
and
go
Ben
back
isn't.
to our standings in the meantime. So just so we see, actually we might not get back to the standings because McCambay is getting close, and I mean very close, as he tries to dive down the Melbourne hairpin, but it doesn't work for him, unfortunately. Then we go onto the Godards, then it's the Wheatcroft Straight. Do you think that McCambay can overtake till the end of the Grand Prix?
I think it's more like Slot needs to be cool, because what McCambay is doing now is just keep pushing in the same corner, and wait until Slot makes a mistake there.
Some interesting track limits by McCambay the ones surely. But
it also can still change because of the earlier fights in the first lap with the lot of pushing from Slots. Will that receive some time penalties after the race?
and now they go side by side. The switchback might be possible into McLean's. McCambay suddenly turning from cold to aggressive. What is happening here now through Coppice? Slav takes a little bit abuse of that curb right there. Now into Starkey straight. What was that move? That trying to sell the dummy at the very last point he could. Into the Forgatti as we go.
He just tries to push it, so that Slot makes a mistake because he's faster than Slot at the moment.
Last time around, I critiqued McCambay for not making the move where he can, for him taking it to safes. It seems he took those words towards his heart and says, alright, I will show you some action. And here it is, now, into the Godards, the Wheatcroft Straight once again, then into Redgate. Can we not see again a mistake here again? By the championship leader. McCambay now goes onto the inside. He is just forcibly there. He almost taps out the rear of Slav. Nothing fortunately happens. Into Hollywood we go. Then into the Craner Curves. Curves? What am I talking about? Curves. I cannot talk.
Big curves, man.
McCambay is still taking some grass off into Old Hairpin. I think the grass is pretty neat here, mate. It's Britain. You don't need to do their lawnmower as he sends it down into McLean's once again. He doesn't stick it though. He's not that fast. Now into Coppice we go. Through Coppice into the Starkey Straight. These two guys are going to fight tooth and nail for first position. 3 minutes left. Technically 5. Okay, with 1 lap again. I'm kidding. 4 minutes in quotation marks. The Forgatti S's, then the Melbourne Hairpin. He will want to dive once again. Can he do it? Can he not? He has the outside. He suddenly switches towards the inside, but he doesn't have any space left by Slav. So it's everything all sitting clear by Slav. Slav is doing the Czech Minister of Defense here. It's the Polish.
It's more going to be. It's now if Slots wins this, I think more that McCambay will win the second race.
Skill makes a huge mistake. And somehow ends in
I don't know what
the first stop. I don't know how. Skill just skipped the Melbourne Hairpin. He said, I don't want to do it anymore. 128.
He says the first time.
That's
Big
illegal.
Eminem, calm down, man. Oh wait.
He skipped the Melbourne Hairpin completely.
I don't
and
know
the
what
lap is legal somehow. We will investigate that after the race. But McCambay now into McLean's once again versus Slav.
No,
he's still
not.
sitting on his spoiler. Into Coppice we
The
go
lap isn't
once
legal.
again. No, yeah, the lap isn't legal, of course.
Yeah, but you said it's still legal. You said.
Actually, I don't know if it's legal or not from my timing board here, so it's fun.
That's more like he didn't get the best lap, so.
Fortunately, if he did, that would be scandalous. As McCambay now goes to tries it into the Melbourne. What is he doing? He outbreaks himself monumentally into Melbourne hairpin, but they are side by side. He almost spins around Slav. Fortunately, we are playing by gentleman rules. He would still have to let Slav by. Into gutters we go. It's 2 laps to go.
It was
Or
a
I
big
hope.
slap on the ass.
Yeah, it was. Never saw it that way.
But Slut is. I think that Slut was fine with it.
Slav also
to go
massively
back,
outbraked himself.
what I said earlier, what I just said, that McCambay will win the second race if Slot will win the first, because if I see right now, McCambay is faster, and McCambay is had a better start than Slot. So, yeah, sorry. If that's also happened in the reverse grid, then McCambay will just drive through it and be first, and Slot will be more behind traffic, I think. But that's just on how I see then driving now. Everything can change. Maybe big Eminem will be the big hero.
I need a hero. No, I don't want to get copyrighted. No, we don't want to get copyrighted. Even though we cannot, but we don't want to get copyrighted.
Oh, I wanna be a little skittle.
That's even worse.
This is even worse.
The point is, he definitely can overtake in the next coming lap through Melbourne hairpin for the penultimate time. Then it's Goddard's for the penultimate time. I really hate this layout. I like the national one more. So yes, I agree with Skillo. We should have just done the one without the Melbourne hairpin. But there we go.
No,
final lap.
why?
I like it more. There you go. Final lap of the race. Slav versus McCambay. Can Slav maybe figure it out? Can he maybe get the camera work?
Yeah. And it's
Okay,
this
no.
last lap. I don't think.
Then-
I think that if Slots keep it cool and he doesn't get any problem with the elbows in the beginning, then he will be first. He's definitely gonna finish first, as it now looks like, because McCambay is not coming really closing.
Well, anything can happen. We still have a couple of corners to go now through Coppice into Starkey Strait. I'm saying this name a lot. So,
You said every name a lot.
that's true. You should know them. So,
You should know that. I only know, because of you, I only know Hollywood from now on. It is.
it's the second corner.
It's easier to remember. And I don't know why it is called Hollywood, but maybe need to research into that for the second race.
Very interested. He is flashing his lights. McCambay is outraged by Slav's driving antics. But it's Slav who is right now coming around to Goddard's. Can he maybe still keep it? Yes, he can. It's Slav who goes around Goddard's and wins the first race in BTCC at Donington Park. McCambay comes out second. Benares takes third. Edmund, who is just now running Goddard's, it's an 8-second gap, takes the grass, takes fourth. Low skill takes fifth in the Honda Civic. Smetty, who is just now in McLean's. Where is? No, he's in Melbourne hairpin. It's Luis who is in the Coppice. Good to know. So Smetty will run out some of our final corners, and mate, why are you taking so long? You have the same car as the two up front. Why are you so slow? He takes
setup,
sixth.
matey. His setup.
It might be the setup, honestly. And it's Luis Rubiales, who is just now going into the Melbourne hairpin. He takes us. That's okay. That counts as a drift. Takes a sick drift through Melbourne hairpin into Goddard's. He goes, and he'll start first for the reverse grid. He is currently last. It's Luis Rubiales who takes 7th. He's even happy he finished the race. Good for him.
Whee! Oh, what a childish thing to do, but it's so funny to see.
So we know why Smithy messed up turn 1. He he didn't grab the brake. He pressed the clutch.
Ah.
That's a very interesting problem, if I ever heard of one. Why? How does that even happen? That's my question. But now let's take a look.
Wait, we have a driver.
Eighth.
Oh, that's you.
That's
You were
me.
there. You were there.
Look, I'm
Why are
in
you
the
there?
pit lane. I'm beautiful. I'm the
You're
lowest type.
going to win.
49.
You're going to win.
Yes, I'm going to win everything. Why is this not working suddenly? Okay, out of the F5 mode because nothing seems to work how I like it. Why is everything red?
I don't know. It's your PC, not
Okay,
mine.
everything is red. Everything's not good. Let's go racing in a little bit. As let's go is somehow in the pit, it says to me. With Luis Rubiales, who's going first, and the lights out, and away we go. And what is happening with my Maestro Corsa? I don't know. But it's Luis still first. It's slow skill join. It's 4 wide in the red gate. It's not close at all. That's a huge mistake. Who is first? Who is last? Nothing happened somehow. Nobody's out the gravel. Luis Rubiales still first. Through turn 1. What a wild sight to see. And
What happened to McNamby?
I don't know. I still don't know what's happening with my everything. But it's fine. If someone goes round, that's Mekambe and Smithy. Great views for Slav. But okay, we'll not be back. We have technical issues. We'll figure them once everything has gone and dusted. It's Luis who makes a huge mistake. Low skill, still first. I think, or it definitely seems like, the Audi's faster than the Honda Civic. As Benares now goes into the forgetful S's, I saw someone flying. It's Slav flying. It's Slav round the outside of Luis Rivas and Edmund. It's not Frugo's Hamilton. Frugo's Slav. Slow skill spins. Benares takes third. Slow skill still somehow is doing everything fine and well and dusted. My car radar said, "Okay, I don't want to work anymore. Have fun with that."
Man, what a first lap! What a action everywhere!
But it's now.
How is it with McCambe?
Close. The second position. There goes McCambe through Goddard's into red gate. We go once again. 4 wide is. Wow. Why and
if
how?
he can turn this around, that will be amazing. But it seems like Slots is in a better position. So as long as Big Eminem and Ben cannot hold
That's
Slots,
Edmund taking a shortcut through the grass. Still 4th, by the way. When that low skill blocks up the brakes, he drifts through McLean's. It's side by side with Slav. I have never seen anything like this. He's through Coppice right now. Slav just takes the second position. But low skill has better run outside of this corner. Can Slav maybe outpace? Can the Honda Civic outpace the Alfa Romeo that has been dominating race 1?
His tires are done.
How are his tires done in the second lap?
He ruins his tires. Yeah, it's done with his tires. He already did 2 crazy drifts and everything.
His brakes are on fire. Edmund is currently the closest overtake as Mekambe is looking for some overtake as well. On to Smetty, he now tries it through Goddard's. Nothing happens though. Smetty is wide as a ball. He is working for his teammate. Hopefully it will work out. Let's get back to Edmund and Lil Skill. The Civic, the widest Honda Civic you see on the road. And you see a lot of them. is still these two battling through trainer curves. Then the old hairpin curve, it's just old hairpin, what am I talking about? It's flashing lights from McCambay onto Smetty, goes around the outside of old hairpin, nothing works, Smetty is wide as well, through Starkey's bridge, and Edmund is fed up and he spins Smetty!
No.
It's... What has gotten into McCambay? What was the idea?
That was just
He's mad.
Cammy was on the side and Smetty wanted to take the corner, but
it was McCambey's fault. He was still going into Smetty. He didn't give him enough space. But it's Edmund who overtook Little Skill, and we'll be right back once my Acero Corsa has gone from red to white. I'm not racist, please do not cancel me. I will be back in a minute. And we are back after slight technical issues. Everything will have to take time for it to reincorporate into its normal stuff. So it will take a while. It's fine. Deal with it. But we are back. It's everything you wanted, everything you needed. Yes. Why am I quoting Journey now? It's fine. It's a good song, by the way. But it's been just 6 minutes. And everything happened. My Acero Corsa went wrong. 4 wide into turn 1. McCambay flying. And McCambay flying into the wall once again. What? And a drifting Civic.
This is...
And McCambay is at it once again. Do it. Work.
Cameras... Nah, he's still on the track.
There we go. Okay,
but Ben has a lead
so
from Slot. Ben is flying right now.
That's the pace that Buddha sent him. Buddha is the name of the guy. I don't have to tell that. The lad has quickened up. Is it enough just to hold for 13 minutes against the beast in the pink machine right behind him?
And defending is easy. Oh, that's just... Oh no.
That's not clean.
Like McCambay wanted to get his payback or something and he did that. That's not clean.
That's not clean. That's definitely not clean. Okay, that's definitely not clean. He'll have to give the position back. I hope he knows that he goes into the pits.
He goes in the pits. He just stops. I think he's just angry from the first race, then the crash, and then the other crash.
And he's going from the pits. He technically, yes, he gave the position back, but was it worth it that much time? I don't think so. Anyways, the battle for the lead is here once upon us. Once again, it's Sloth versus Ben RS. Sloth needs these points a lot. Also, yes, we will have to investigate both accidents that happened there. So it will happen,
this is
but
crazy.
McCambay is not showing off his very good side tonight.
And what I wanted to say is that we've seen from the first race that defending is easier than attacking, but Ben did already lock up earlier, and here again. So I think he's more under pressure of Slot than I thought he will be.
Ben is locking up every corner, even if Slav wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just his braking habits are somewhere differently. But Slav, who is now gonna run onto Starkey Straight, out of cockpits, now onto the Fogarty S as we go. The speed trap is wild. Hello. That's huge. That's what she said. But the gap still seems manageable for that. Like 10 minutes to keep it is wild. Don't know if you can do that.
And 1 lap.
Yes, 10 minutes and 1 lap. The 1 lap is very looked over, but it's one of the stuff that makes it more interesting. How Slav tries to take it down into Goddard's up the inside. He thinks it through in the last possible moment, but now he gets the round out of Goddard's onto the Wheatcroft straight, then into Redgate. Can Ben maybe? Yes, he can, definitely. As you can see, he's still locking up, so it's just part of his braking technique. It's nothing serious. Through Hollywood, onto the Craner curves, then the old hairpin. Slav getting real close, and he will try and dive into the old hairpin. He does not. The Starkeats Bridge is next, as Ben takes a lot of the grass there. From into the Schwann's curve, then into McLean's. Can we maybe see you dive into McLean's? Says you definitely can. Slav takes the inside into McLean's. Ben goes really wide. Now it's side by side through this small straight. Can he maybe take back into Coppis? Can he take the line? Yes, he can. Or can he? It was such a close call. They are side by side according to my radar. But seems like Slav has taken onto Starkey Straight and is currently in the better position for the Forgariasis. He's first. Of course, he's in the better position. There they go into Forgariasis. Then the Melbourne Hairpin is next. Can we see another attack? But now from Ben RS, there you can see, is that McCambay?
Yes, that's McCambay.
That's wild.
Yeah, because he went back to the pits.
Yeah, it's true, but it's still wild. Oh, that's an amazing. That's better.
Looking down the ass from Slot.
Yeah.
Also, even the plus 13 from Edmond to Ben is also crazy. You see Carter in the back, it's distances are crazy. Not only 1-5 are 1 and 2, but if Slot is faster and drives away, then yeah, that also will be over.
I think it wasn't on your bingo card this year to say Sloth is faster.
I don't know those guys.
I know, but it's still not on your bingo card to just say sloth as an animal is faster. That's what I mean.
I already made the joke of Flash. I don't have to do it again.
You can. That's the point.
Oh, no. Yeah, Flash is also fast.
Have fun with it. Have fun.
Yeah.
But
I'm having fun. It's
15 kilometers per hour faster than Ben RS. I don't think Ben can catch up to Slav if Slav doesn't make some kind of huge mistake. I think the
or
Alpha
if Ben
is just so much OP, because even Ben, I don't know Ben that much, but he's great and he is fast. So definitely I think we can see more from him, but we just don't see it currently. So unfortunately that's the thing. Bekambe sets the fastest lap. I'm kidding, Slav has the fastest lap, 132.9, there's your 32s. So
there is 32. Slots need to hit the clean air and now he got to 32.
That's wild. Just imagine the potential if this guy was on the wheel. You can't.
It's more like it's more sad that it's looked that promising for Mekembe and that it leads to almost getting lapped. I think. If we no, it's still a long way, but yeah, it feels sad for Mekembe, but great for Slot that he can get first position again.
This will level out the playing field quite a bit. We don't have anyone here that does quick maps. Here have a cool first person view, by
Yes,
the way.
I can.
You can.
But I don't know the points and
Um,
everything. I can do quick match, but give me the points
the
and
points are
everything.
quite easy. First, there you have a certain amount of racers. We have 7 racers. The first guy receives 7 points. Second guy receives 6 points and stuff like that. It's the amount of people
Okay,
that
so he
race.
will.
The amount of points are available.
Many points has Slot now.
7. And
Yeah, but
currently in the championship, he
in
has.
championship, do I mean?
Yep. He has. Where is it? There it is. I'm lost in my own Discord, by the way. He has 33 points.
So that will bring him, if he gets first again, to 47 points.
Even with the first race.
He won the first race, and if he wins the second.
Yeah, that's true. And Mekame has 36 points.
Yeah. And he will get. You said 36?
He has 36.
Yeah, then will be the new leader slot.
Time.
Oh,
I misclicked.
where did you go?
I misclicked.
Yeah, I see. But
I wanted to do something else.
But it means that Mekame will go to 43 points because of the 6 points in the last race and now 1 point. So then Slot will be in the lead with 1 point.
He'll be crazy to see that in the chat. But is Banner closing a bit, or am I dreaming?
Maybe a little. Yeah, he was faster than Slot. Wait, yeah.
Ben RS is closing down in an Audi or an Alpha. This is what I said. Ben is a fast driver, but what did you guys put in him? What is this? Is he a sleeper agent or what? He's faster than Slav currently.
It says that there was a crash. It's Smitty.
Do you think so? Smitty and Luis Rubiales are fighting side by side.
Yeah,
and
I already saw. Yeah, I saw on the
radar.
On the
radar.
Timing on the radar. Yeah, lifetime is that here. I saw crash. I thought, oh, what's happened there? And oh, they go off the track. Man, I don't know what they are doing.
But
and spits your microphone. I don't hear you.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, now I hear you again. Sometimes
I'm just not talking. That's the point.
Crackle. But sometimes you crackle. I hear a crackle from you.
No, not again.
Oh, it's typical problem.
Yeah, no, my microphone does that somehow. I will have to research why and how it does that.
I've also sometimes crazy things. The last time I have with my microphone that it stops connecting from Discord or somehow without even touching my microphone. But today it didn't happen, so maybe it's solved or anything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Me not knowing what to do. Sorry, a little fun moment. But Ben is not closing anymore. He had a little lap. He was closing, but now he's just falling back again.
Yeah,
he will stay like this then. Yeah. I hope he gets back, but not a lot time anymore. We have after this 2 laps. because of the time and the +1 lap, of course.
Yep, and there we see Mekambe is very close to being lapped.
It is disappointing for Mckenbane. Do you get a point with the fastest lap?
We do not. We will have it for the next series, which I'm very happy that for the next couple of races, so this is our 4th race, so I'll give you hints for the next 3 races, which are very interesting. The low skill is somewhere the gravel, I think. Is that low skill? It's not low skill. Somewhere someone was in gravel. It was Ben, or is it Slav? Because Ben is somehow
I thought Ben.
closely. Ben is
Yeah, that's
somehow very
awesome.
close to Slav, so it might be both.
Can we see some last lap magic?
It's 2 laps to go right now, so we might, and that's the fun part. But Slav is almost doing 2.
The speed trap is also
250.
wild. Wow. It's a wild speed trap, man.
I like the
He's going
speed trap.
fast and
I
fast.
added it for fun, and it's been amusing to watch it every race. It not just it not just shows the difference between cars. It shows the difference between drivers, their braking points, and their setups. It's fun. I love the speed trap. If any
Slot
sport
is fast.
has a speed trap, I love it. So F1, I just like speed, so that's the point.
I want to speed.
I like speed, this kind of speed, not speed.
The YouTuber, yeah, not
kind.
not YouTuber. Not the YouTuber. I want to.
No, he's fine. I have like nothing against him. He's a good guy. He has a good social credit. If you know, you know. But we are talking rubbish.
It's crazy that the 3rd and 4th just came over the finish line, and Slot and Ben are also almost, and they are now at the 2nd straight again. Just the gap is crazy to see. And the speed trap also. Slot is killing it.
Stuff is.
And we're almost there in 2 corners to go.
The Melbourne hairpin is here now. You know, you do the honors. Have fun.
Well, Slot is almost at the last corner. He goes into the last corner. He turns his car around. And on the gas. And then he goes for the 2nd win in the 2nd race. Great job, Slot. What a race also from Ben, who was 4th in the other race.
Yeah, something like that.
Ben?
Great.
And now and they are having fun.
We like our eyes. Thank you, guys.
Speed trap, 401.9 kilometers per hour.
How?
Nice.
Well, anyway, I think that was, I don't know who that was. But it's Edmund who crosses the line in 3rd, Skill who goes in 4th, and they're very close to each other at the finish line.
Big
Slav
Eminem
goes
close
back-to-back races in 1st place. Smitty now rounds out the Melbourne Straight, and Luis is just, I want to say, that's not a good word to say. Fogarty. It sounds very similar to one word that I won't say live because I like myself. Through Goddard's he goes. Smetty takes 5th. Better than the 7th that was before it. Then it's Luis Rubiales. Wait, I'm sorry. Smetty was 6th. He improved by 1 position. Mekambe is last. He already finished the Grand Prix. It's Luis who finishes last in quotation marks once again, but he gets 6th, which is a great result for him.
Is he going to drive in them?
No,
is he going to drive in
but
them? No.
They do it. They have fun with it. Low skill, how?
Yeah. They're kissing.
Oh yeah, they are. They're teammates.
Skittle
So
is doing drifting backwards.
homo. How?
What? Smet is going to join.
They are four-wheel drive. No, Louis joined. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Lewis,
wild.
these guys.
So with our kissing on the on the screen, let's invite some guys for interviews.
These were
Now
crazy
you hear it.
races.
Do you hear it?
A little?
It's perfect.
Maybe.
It's perfect, believe. I forgot who was. It's Benares, Slav, Edmund, Mekambe was right. Is that all of our guys that were on podium? Slav, Mekambe, Benares. Slav,
thinking,
Mekambe. Yeah, Edmund. That makes sense. They're still having fun. Ian Mekambe is
Boys will be
backwards.
boys.
Okay, there you go. That's your fun.
Yeah,
Short.
now we have a third race backwards. We go.
No, no. Who would organize that? What sort of madman? Well, I'll just drag them in here.
Just track the first one.
Oh.
Oh wait, it's
Oh,
all
you
of
tracked
them,
them
right?
all.
Yeah, no, my
we
skill
all-
is not here. Okay,
And
the imposter is
Casual,
gone.
isn't
The imposter is gone.
It's a little sad.
Yeah, it is a little sad.
Oh my god.
Well, what two races we had? It was crazy, very, very crazy. Let's start in the first race. Slav, back-to-back wins. First race won, second race won. How are you feeling?
Surprised, honestly. I didn't have the fastest time in practice, so I was hoping to get third or fourth and see Ben Aras or Mekambe just disappear into the sunset. But when the quali came, they just I think it was because of the ballast that
Yes.
was added. Yeah.
It's just 15k.
That-
You were still faster. You were doing
Yeah, my setup, I was
250 on
faster
the
with the
straight.
ballast.
You were doing 250 on a straight. Do you know how much the Audi was doing?
220.
215.
It's fine. Balanced completely. But also my setup was made for absolute tire destruction, so towards the end of the races I just did not have any front end grip. So I was lucky to hold on in the first race.
That's great.
And Mikami was closer than you.
Yep.
Really, really much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That
my
you maintained the
boost
position.
defending worked.
You both have very beautiful.
You did a great job.
memories, so it's perfect.
It
Mekambe,
was,
I'm not even going to
pleasant
ask
words.
about the second race. We're just going to ignore it and talk about
Yes.
BTCC. How about
Yeah,
the first
please.
race? How was it?
It was all because of one mistake into the chicane in the first lap. Then he was just. I lost like 2 seconds. I was behind Benny. I was behind Sloth, and then I kind of got my time back. But Sloth was just good on defense. I have nothing to say.
Yeah. Well said. Edmund, our meme artist, as you'll be called now. Great livery, but one
Thank you,
thing
man.
I have to ask, and why are you so freaking not loud? What's the? I forgot the opposite
I
of
have
the
no
word.
idea.
Quiet.
Quiet, yeah.
Yeah, quiet.
Quiet.
There we go. I forgot my English. There we go. Well, now you're not.
Test.
Fourth.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you. Fourth in the first race, third in the second race. That's some pretty good results. How do you feel with them?
It was kind of what I expected. I knew the alphas were a lot faster than any other cars. I was actually quite surprised with Ben getting like a 33.3 with the Audi. So the Audi was kind of close to it, but I don't believe the Focus had much more potential than my fastest lap in practice, like 33.9. So
Let's be real. The alphas are monsters.
yeah.
But it's not all just the machine. Do you see Smetty here? No, you don't. That's what I thought. So that's such a violation. I'm not even
No,
sorry.
man.
He
But it's
deserves
deserved. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
it. Well, interesting races. How do you guys enjoy Donington Park? I'll just take it Edmund McCambay stuff.
Meh.
It was kind of fun, but with these cars, they really don't like to steer much, so you just go off a lot of the time. But the circuit's kind of nice. I think there were some good overtaking opportunities on it, so I enjoyed it.
Also, don't know who was in it, but what was on your mind when you saw 4 wide into turn 1 in the second race?
Please survive. That was what was coming in my head, and then I just saw Ben was like, "Oh, great, he's here already." But yeah.
Well,
Also, in the first race, I almost got taken out by Smetty, who just went straight on. So I'm happy I didn't lose out much
so
time.
Smetty is the killer here. Good to know.
Yes.
And as a classic, I'll let the perfect question you know. What do you think will be racing the next time around?
Hopefully something similar to TCR.
No,
The small
Okay.
cars.
no.
Okay.
It's the one thing you have been forgetting this entire time, and I'm hyped for it the entire time.
Oh,
The
shit,
classics.
shit.
It's the classics.
God.
The
Oh my
choices
God.
are such. It's either the Alpine A110 at Puebla, which is a Mexican track. You'll see it. It's a pretty good track. Or it's the Porsche 911 at Zandvoort. Or it's the 60s Jag on Goodwood.
Okay.
So we would stay in Britain.
Okay.
So
No, oh no, Please don't.
Somebody wants to leave. Somebody wants to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to get stabbed. Yeah.
we'll stay in Britain. No.
No, get me out, get me out!
I want my teeth back.
I'm just imagining the monkey at the bar's like, get me out.
Get me out!
Well, I hope you are ready then for the classics, which will race the next time around on the 25th of April.
Oh, I have updated the leaderboard. It should be correct, so you can check the standings.
Yes, Slav is the championship leader.
With 44 points?
Yep.
47. No, 44.
Well,
yeah,
what are
and
my points,
McCambay 43.
You're 1
43.
point.
Okay.
Mate,
Yeah, 1
it's the
point.
5th
Yeah.
round.
Bro, this controller guy is fast, man.
It's just a controller, right?
He's driving
Yeah,
illegal.
just a controller. Get his batteries out, man.
He's driving illegal. It's not a controller. He's cheating, man. He's cheating.
Man.
Yeah, what are these accusations?
It's normal, you're not used to it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, you can go back
Also-
to the lounge. You will be there after the race.
Yep.
Can I show you the cars? I have the clip.
After,
the Smelly
after,
cars.
after.
Okay, in long, okay.
Well,
What a crazy guys.
you'll get used to it.
Yeah, I hope so.
A great race, great 2 races actually we had here tonight. The BTCCs at Donington Park showed us chaos. They showed us everything we needed. Chaos, anarchy,
Chaos.
just everything you want to see. We love it, we hate it, but yeah. Do you want to give us a little short summary of what happened, or do you not? You don't have to.
Well, what I remembered from the first race is that everything was more clean except for the elbows in the beginning. And Stott, who maintained the position after that, from the first lap, he leaded every lap, and yeah, not got overtaken once. Gambe was fast and even spins right, and still came second, really close behind Slot. And in the second race, it all changed because of the crash and everything, and Slot still went on to win. But yeah, then Edmond came on and became second. It was more like, waiting in the first race until Mcambay came back at Slot. And in the second race, it was just mayhem in the first laps. And
It's what makes
we
this
will
fun.
remember that if we are back at Donington at some point, sometime, we will remember that.
It will be a thumbnail for the next race
Yes,
at Donington
yes.
Park. Whatever it is, it may be F1, it may be anything, but you will see 4 white BTCC into turn 1. That's what will be our thumbnail. I can guarantee it, if I will still be content by that time, if this guy doesn't take my job. Well,
I'm not better than you for now, but
it takes time.
there are some more points that I need to improve.
Well,
It's all time.
it's been great having you here for the first time, but every first time has come. Everything has to come for an end, and for you, it's the first race, so.
And I love it. I really, really love it to watch these guys just being boys and causing mayhem everywhere where they go.
Well, every time
It's
someone has to
crazy.
go from boys to men, yes, it's a reference. But tonight, it's all we had to give you. I won't give a Top Gear cutout or something like that. I don't have enough balls to do it. But what have we seen was great, and hopefully we'll see you next time as well. I've been your commentator for the night. My name was Spitzlam. Right beside me was Joshua,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next time around. See you guys.
Bye.
Okay, what the fuck
What
was
did
the
I
second
say?
race?
What the actual